son of samurai, what they would call the learn. It was just a fighting warrior class that I had to train with. They had a thing called prosciutto. Prosciutto is your destiny to them. They believe that the day you're born, you got a destiny, and your life's path will lead you to that destiny. Christians believe the day you're born that God has a plan. The difference between prosciutto and Christianity is God gives us free will, just like the Jews had in the decision between Barabbas and Jesus. They had free will. They could have chosen to let Jesus live, but they didn't. You see, I want you to think about prosciutto, because prosciutto, your destiny, that means then there's no reason to fight, is there? Because obviously we're living the life God told, planned for us to live, and it's going to be what He's wanted since day one. So we just need to sit back and lay down and let it happen. You'll hear that a lot, especially from a lot of Christian people that believe, look, it's God's will, so why would I get upset and worry? I'm going to tell you, that's the X factor. Remember, going back to the X factor. The X factor is we do have free will. We have free will. Free will means we can do good. Free will means we can do bad. But we do have free will granted us by God. Meaning there is reason to fight. That means since He gives us free will, there is a way for us to save this nation. And there's no cause for anyone to sit back and say, whatever will be, because that's God. Don't let me hear you say that. That ain't right. If that were right, God would not tell us we have free will. He would say, you've got no free will. The day you're born, you will live the life I tell you or I've designed for you, and nothing's going to change. You've got no choices. You have zero choices in your life. It'll all happen just the way I laid it out. So that gives me hope. And I hope it does you. We can change this thing. We can make it make a difference. We may not be able to do it all, but we can certainly affect change. We truly, truly can. Now, are y'all with me? All in, let's open it up. We can start taking phone calls. Try to stay reasonably on topic. Let's don't get out to who killed Kennedy and stuff like that. Well, what is the topic? The topic is, I tell you, that dinger for when a phone call comes in is weird. But anyway, the topic is our destiny, what we've got to do. Caller, are you there?
How you doing, Larry?
Hey, I'm here. How are you, sir? And who's this?
It's Danny.
Hey, Danny. Oh, Danny, thank you, folks. Danny is like one of the many angels that has helped me. All of y'all have helped me get through it. He came through at a time when we were short in money. Danny, thank you so much.
Hey, you're welcome.
You and Liz, thank you.
How are you doing today?
Changing the meds to this new thing, I just can't tell you yet. I don't feel like as good as I did. But if we can get the money so I can stay on schedule with the treatments for at least this week, I'm hoping that it'll turn and I'll be back okay. So anyway, what you got? What's on your mind, my friend?
I just called to see how you were doing.
Well, thank you for that.
We got to keep everybody encouraged.
We do. And Danny, you've met me in person. Would you tell the audience what you saw?
I thought I've seen somebody that is sincere and really believes in what he is doing. And I thoroughly enjoyed our meeting. And I really believe that if we can all just stick together and keep trusting the Lord, we're going to win this thing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And Danny, I think I told you about when we get to 10,000, what our first phone call will be, didn't I?
Yes, I did. Yes, you did.
All right, now we're not going to tell you, folks, but it's coming. We're going to be making phone calls like we did before, but we're going to be making it happen with 10,000. We'll use force multiplication. We're going to make it happen. But the first phone call, some of y'all are going to think is a little weird, especially coming from me. But Danny, I looked at you. See, I never get to see anybody that I talk to. I don't. It's also hard because people call me when they're passing through Arkansas and they say, "Can we come see you?" Well, the problem is, Danny, what did I have to do? I had to bop in and out of the hospital to be able to visit with you. And anyway, it's just hard. Plus, folks, trust me, you do not want to come up to my house and me not know you're coming. And just be careful. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And it's just the life. I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
Well, it's just the life I have to live.
Yeah. It's a shame it gets that way, but hey, I tell you, that's times of today.
It is. Well, how is Liz?
Doing good. I just want to tell you, you sound so much better than you did last week.
Well, so thank you. I'm trying.
You just keep your head up. You're in our prayers, and hey, we're going to win this thing. Remember, we're on the winning side. So,
Danny, I love you, brother. You were a godsend the day you came. You just really were.
You.
I don't. You know what compelled you to come? What compelled you to do that?
Prayer, because when you trust the Lord and you listen to Him, sometimes we get so busy we won't pay attention to what He's trying to lead us to do, and a lot of times we just kind of override our own will. But it was just one of them things that hey, you just feel it inside. It's the right thing to do, and then after you do it, well, I know after we met, and then I was leaving, coming home, it just touched my heart because I thought, if nothing else, when we help you, I just feel like the Lord's working through you, and the more we get to help, the more souls we're going to make it into heaven. And we're not in heaven yet, but that don't mean we have to live through hell totally completely. So,
well, I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you one more question. Did I look like a real human being when you saw me? Was I 10 foot tall, blonde hair, built like Charlie Atlas?
No, you were really more frail than I thought you were, but it was expected as thick as you have been. But you know what? That doesn't mean that you're defeated. It just means you've slowed down a little bit.
You're all way too kind. Danny, thank you, my friend.
You're
thank
welcome.
You so much.
You're in our prayers, Larry. You keep your head up. So,
thank you.
Listen, we're all behind you. So,
all right, my friend. Thanks a million.
Okay. Lord bless you. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye. See, guys, that was so important to me to meet Danny. Didn't meet his wife, but we talked about it. You don't know what it does to my spirit to get to actually have a human relationship, where you meet somebody, shake a hand, look in their eyes. Y'all don't ever get to look me in the eye. You don't. And I don't know exactly what you think I am or what in your mind I am, but I'm just regular. I'm just regular like you. No different. So I love talking to you on the phone when you can call into the program because it's so much different to be able to hear your voice, to speak with you than the text. So now we're going to do our second commercial right quick. I have to do it. I don't like doing it, but I gotta. Nothing has come in yet, so please help me. I've got to get the 254 today's program is over. I've got to get to the hospital. I got this from a listener. Larry, you sound very well. Larry, wish I could help. Had something really bad happen to me. So right now, I can't help. I'm sorry for that. Don't be sorry for that. It happens to all of us. It does. Just don't worry. Help when you can, if you can. And then I got this from a listener, James. I sent 30, Larry. I'm sorry, couldn't send more. Please help everyone. Now, folks, remember, you can call in today. You don't have to just have to text. So, do me a favor. Go to PayPal. Now, I'm going to have to do something just for a moment. I do not like doing it. Alden, if you could, you might thread up a piece of one of the songs, please. I'm a little bit sick. I've just got to go deal with something. I'll be right back. Everybody hang on. I will be here. Oh, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Old times there are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland, Dixieland, where I was born.
How Larry gains strength from your encouragement when donations come in at the beginning of the program? God has graciously provided through you each day, and He is very, very grateful for all you do. Can we work together to get Him what He needs early enough in the program for Him to relax for the rest of the hour so He can concentrate on teaching? If you can't afford to give, ask some friends to match what you are able to spare. Some people have skipped a meal or daily coffee to send a little. Get creative about ways to save money so you can help. Larry has sacrificed the last 25 years of his life to protect us from the Clintons. In gratitude, what can you sacrifice for him? Again, you can donate through PayPal.com and click on Send to Friends and Family. His account is NicholsLive@AOL.com. Or follow the link on his Facebook page, Larry Nichols, Conway, Arkansas. If you cannot donate that way, you can mail something to Larry Nichols, 58 Kensington Drive, Conway, Arkansas, 72034. Thank you for helping us keep our friend alive and in this fight for our country.
There are places I remember in my life, though some have changed, some for somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of, one in a lullaby.